They drove the survivors mad, even those hiding beyond their reach.
Hiding beyond their own
They trapped
reach?
them in their own minds, blocking higher functions and leaving their bodies to fend for themselves like any ordinary ape.
They de-evolved them.
And now, our feature presentation.
What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Savvy, and welcome back to the Savvy Show. And in today's episode, guys, before we get started, we made it. We hit 1,000 subs, guys. We hit 1,000 subscribers on the channel. Little under 3 months, honestly, just a little over 2 months. So this was crazy. You guys, man, I can't thank you guys enough. I appreciate you guys tuning in for each and every video. You guys, enjoy the videos. That's awesome to see. It motivates me to make more content for you guys. And it's just a crazy thing. It's awesome. And I'm just happy I'm a part of a strong and awesome family on YouTube. This is great, guys. I can't thank you guys enough. And this is only the beginning. Mind you, this is only the first big milestone. We got a lot of other milestones to hit. Like, you guys already know, all gas no brakes. You don't slow down. So yo, this is just the first big stop. This is where we stretch our legs out. The train ride was so long. I know, like, we were cramped up. There's a lot of people, 1,000 people in this little train, but yo, we're out now. We had our first pit stop. We're stretching our legs, taking a little walk, and we're getting ready for the next big jump. And you guys already know what that's going to be, 5K. So when we hit that, yo, we'll take another break. But that all the way, this is the biggest pit stop, guys. So stretch out right now, because we want to get buckled back in and we want to keep it pushing, all gas no brakes. Let's get it done. And also, before we get started, I want to talk about something I want to bring to the channel, which I touched up upon on multiple videos, which is going to be an awesome change. I'm going to be also reacting to other SCP videos that go more in depth of certain SCPs that I probably haven't covered, or SCPs that have been covered in other animations, but not in detail. And these episodes, or I should say, these videos will not be animated. So most of these won't be animated. Some of these will be on SCP Illustrated, the Exploring series, etc. All these ones that been on my radar, and all the ones that you guys been suggesting for me to react to. I compiled a small list, that I'm going to dive deep. And after I, go over that list, I'm going to listen to some of you guys' suggestions and then, go from there. This is going to be great because I'm so excited to dive deeper into some of these concepts, or some of these SCPs per se, because, animations can only do so much within the time they make the video. So, yo, I'm excited to find out more. And I hope you guys are excited as well, too. Let me know in the comment section below if you enjoy this change. I know a few of you guys will, because you guys have been recommending me certain videos such from these channels. So I'm excited. Also, with that being said, I will be doing some kind of vote poll for you guys. So basically, I'll think of like 2 videos, and then I'll be like, hey, you guys could vote which one you guys want me to react to, on which day, and then we could go from there. And that will be on Patreon. So I haven't talked about it at all literally on the channel, I believe. So I did make a Patreon for this channel. It will be in the description below, or on my channel about section. That's where you guys can tune in. You guys can see what I have to offer, and then you go from there. And also, that's mainly going to be for the voting. So I'm going to try to do the polls on there and just go from there, see how that goes. And later down the line, I'll be adding more stuff onto Patreon, because it's still in the beginning stages, and I'll listen to your guys' feedback since there's no one on there right now. So the more people I get, the more I could actually listen to people's suggestions and considerations with Patreon, and we could go from there. So yeah, if you're able to, join Patreon. But with that being said, you guys are already part of the family. I'm glad that you guys are here, and man, we got a lot more in store for us, because we're gonna go far. We're gonna go far. So with that all out the way, finally, for what you guys all came here for, SCP-1000 Bigfoot. Yo, I was saving this one until I reached 1,000. You guys know the vibe. You guys probably felt that coming. But yo, 1,000 subs, 1,000 SCP. That's what we're getting. SCP-1000 Bigfoot. And supposedly this dude is tied with a lot of other SCPs that I'm not too sure that even correlates together. Hint, hint, SCP-2000? Yo. Is it because of 1,000, 2,000? Did they do something there? I heard some things that this dude's a part of it, and this, if you guys remember SCP-2000, that was a deadly SCP. But without any further ado, we're going to find out what this SCP got in store for us. So with that being said, if you guys are excited for this reaction, and you guys want to see more, please remember to smash that like button if you do enjoy it. And also smash the sub button as well too. Join the family. Like always, like I said earlier, man, this is a family. We go full throttle. It ain't about it. You can keep it pushing, but we're gonna keep it going. So hit that button if you want to stay plugged with SCP content. If you love my reaction style, you love SCP reactions, yo, this is gonna be the best place, man. Honestly, you're home. And also remember, turn on post notifications so you do not miss an upload. Man, YouTube doesn't be plugging me sometimes and let you guys know, even if you're sub, when I upload. So you got to do that, man, to stay plugged. So hit that bell and let's get it done. And with all out the way, I don't want to waste any more time, guys. So let's get this show started. Alrighty, SCP-1000 Bigfoot. Let's go.
They went further than just killing them. They slaughtered their living machines and burned their vast shining cities with SCP-1000's bioweapons, reduced everything to slurry and dust that washed or blew away in spring rain and wind. Hello everybody, I'm the Rubber. Today we bring you SCP Foundation Keter Class Object
Bigfoot's weapons? Is Bigfoot a scientist? Yeah, what?
SCP-1000.
Oh my god.
SCP-1000, also known as Bigfoot, is a nocturnal, omnivorous ape classified in the hominini branch adults range in size from 5 to 10 feet in height and weigh between 90 and 270 kilograms. They have gray-brown, black, red, and occasionally white fur. They possess large eyes with good vision, a pronounced brow ridge, and a sagittal crest on the forehead similar to that of the gorilla, present in both sexes.
Cool.
Their intelligence is on par with that of common chimpanzee.
Okay.
SCP-1000 evolved alongside humans until 10,000 to 15,000 years ago, when an extinction event eliminated 95 to 99% of their population.
Oh, so Bigfoot was a race. He was a race. It wasn't just one anomaly out of nowhere. He wasn't an outlier. So, dang.
This event was triggered by 1000 contracting an anomalous pseudo-disease classified as SCP-1000-F1.
F1.
This disease is passed on at the genetic level, but the majority of SCP-1000 instances are born immune to the effect. Those who are not born immune quickly die.
Dang.
SCP-1000-F1 will affect only hominids, including humans.
Whoa.
Or indirectly
Come on, you know what
observes
time
any
we live in.
instances of SCP-1000. The observer has a minimum 2% chance of being instantly killed through anomalous means via permanent cessation of brain function. This percentage is cumulative, and the longer a human views 1000, the chance of instantaneous death increases.
Wait, just by viewing him? Okay, hold on. Let me hear that again. Sorry. I thought it was when you sneeze on him.
Will affect only hominids, including humans, that directly or indirectly observes any instances of SCP-1000. The observer has a minimum 2% chance of being instantly killed through anomalous means
2%,
via permanent cessation of brain function. This percentage is cumulative, and the longer a human views 1000, the chance of instantaneous death increases.
Whoa.
This effect varies between individual members of SCP-1000 species, with some individuals carrying a death chance of 90%.
Damn.
Because of SCP-1000's close relation to humanity, it is considered likely that SCP-1000-F1 could eventually transfer to human carriers, which would lead to an apocalyptic scenario.
What the heck? How?
Unfortunately, 1000 appears to instinctively avoid human contact. The highest known population concentrations of 1000 are in the Pacific Northwest region of North America.
That SCP-1000 looked like he's been through it.
In the Himalayan mountain range in Asia. But they have also been documented within the past 5 years on every continent. All known significant populations of 1000 located near human population centers have been eliminated. SCP-1000 was first known by the Foundation via contact by the Children of the Sun. The Children of the Sun is a group of people who identified themselves as outcast members of the Serpent's Hand.
I was about to say, because that's another group I don't think I even heard about. Because I heard about the Serpent's Hand, but the Children of the Sun? Yo, another one I have to dive deep in.
This group has since been completely destroyed by the Foundation due to their reluctance to surrender information about SCP-1000
and other
SCP. Remaining members have either joined the Foundation or have gone into hiding, presumably as members of the Serpent's Hand. All media reports related to 1000 are to be examined for potential verifiability. All organizations and individuals investigating 1000's existence are to be kept under surveillance by Mobile Task Force Zeta 1000 and discredited or administered amnestics. All physical signs of 1000's
little booty, bro. Yo.
Existence must be retrieved and kept in Foundation custody and replaced with decoy items if necessary. Alleged sightings of 1000 must always be investigated by MTF Zeta 1000, however trivial the claim. Absolutely no contact with wild or captive instances of 1000 is allowed, without prior approval by Director Jones. Any interaction between SCP-1000 and humans, including Foundation personnel, must be reported to Director Jones immediately.
How? Okay, so far makes sense, but like, how is this Bigfoot SCP-1000 able to make like weapons? How is he super smart? Like, what's going on?
Personnel with clearance level 3/1000 or above are required to read document Alpha 1596-1000. Level 3 clearance required. You are attempting to access a security level 3 file. You have been warned. Displaying SCP-1000 clearance level 3. Document Alpha 1596-1000 is a letter written by Director Jones revealing the truth about SCP-1000.
Okay.
Which means all information I mentioned previously is not entirely true. Yes, SCP-1000 is Bigfoot. I'm sure you've snickered. Don't worry, contrary to rumors, this is actually not something humorous. You think Bigfoot is funny because we want you to think Bigfoot is funny. We've bankrolled Hollywood comedies, paid off men in gorilla suits, bribed and brainwashed cartoonists to get especially silly depictions on children's television. Even the term Bigfoot comes from us, planted in the media in 1958.
Makes sense.
Why? We'll get to that. There are 2 direct lies, and plenty of lies of omission.
Oh.
There is no such thing as the anomalous pseudo-disease referred to as SCP-1000F1.
Okay, that made sense.
1000 does not possess a magical death aura. And they are not chimp-level smart. They're smarter. To be precise, they are exactly as smart as us. And that's exactly why the report is filled with lies, and why it's categorized as a Keter object.
Now it's making sense.
SCP-1000 did evolve alongside humans. They work in the nighttime while we humans operate in the daytime, and that's how the name, the Children of the Sun, came from. But while we were still hunting and gathering, they made things that we still can't comprehend, like shining cities that stretched across glaciers and penetrating the deepest caverns.
What?
They made trees and birds of prey grow into fast-moving ships, herds of animals that became...
Slow your roll. They did what?
Trading the deepest caverns. They made trees and birds of prey grow into fast-moving ships.
Alchemy? That's not... This is alchemy. Yo, what?
Herds of animals that became trains. Bushes that became flying vehicles. From insects and pigeons, they made things equivalent to cell phones, televisions, computers, atomic bombs. Part of this was due to SCP-1000's population exploded across the night, and they blanketed the planet in the tens of billions.
Jesus.
We were rare, like gorillas now, a few 100,000 left at best. We avoided their settlements, just like wild animals today avoid ours. 1000 understood we were intelligent like them. They saw us as fairies, as gnomes, ascribed us supernatural powers, said we ate bad children while they slept in daylight. Then SCP-1000 civilization fell, and humanity was the cause of it.
Jeez.
We wiped
Come
out
on,
70%
humans.
of SCP-1000's population in a single day.
70?
People call it the Day of Flowers, because most of the instances of 1000 died in their sleep on the day every flower bloomed. As for how, the only hint is that a trickster forest god showed humanity favor, gave us the master's tools, and showed us how to use them. The reasons why our ancestors did it are still unknown.
They got help from a god? To wipe out Man, see, now if Bigfoot went to destroy humanity, I can't feel bad for him. You're like, literally, like you guys wiped out 7% of his race within a day.
Perhaps SCP-1000 hunted us. Perhaps they were simply afraid. We simply do not know what the truth
were
is.
afraid.
But humans went further than just killing them, and somehow acquired SCP-1000's own technology. And with it, they instigated an SK-class dominance shift, in which humanity became the dominant species
They
of
took
Earth.
their own weapons,
With
used
a
it
few
against
of the more
them.
twisted of SCP-1000's devices, they drove the survivors mad, even those hiding beyond their reach.
And when this is kind of crazy because, like, from how they were saying, they took like a pigeon and like a chicken and made it to like a boat. Is this is SCP-1000 able to make other SCPs? Like, yo, like no cap. This seems like something pretty crazy.
They trap them in their own minds, blocking higher functions and leaving their bodies to fend for themselves like any ordinary ape. They slaughtered their living machines.
No way.
Even those hiding beyond their
Hold
reach.
up.
More twisted of SCP-1000's devices, they drove the survivors mad, even those hiding beyond their reach.
Hiding beyond their
They
own
trapped
reach?
them in their own minds, blocking higher functions and leaving their bodies to fend for themselves like any ordinary ape.
They de-evolved them. Okay, yo, I really hope, I'm rooting for the SCP-1000s. Like, yo.
They slaughtered their living machines and burned their vast shining cities with SCP-1000's bioweapons that reduced everything to slurry and dust.
Oh my goodness!
Spring rain and wind.
What's the point of blowing it up? You took their weapons. Why don't you take their hideouts and their homes and at least like experiment on them, like live there, and like why would you blow it up? Bro, that's messed up.
Our ancestors left no traces, not even their own memory. They wiped out any knowledge of 1000 and the greatest civilization the planet had ever seen. Only a few humans protected themselves from the effect, kept the forbidden knowledge, just in case. The rest of the humans went back to hunting and gathering. Now the real problem is that 1000 are somehow regaining their forgotten intelligence and knowledge.
Good.
Maybe they never truly lost it. This is why the increase in sightings of them is so worrying. 1000 are just like us. That's exactly what makes them so dangerous.
I think they're a little bit smarter than us too. If they're able to make, like, you know, I'm assuming that shit was alchemy. I don't know if it's just part of the animation, but taking a pigeon and a chicken and turning into a boat or whatever those two things are, that's not science. That's literally magic. I don't think humans could do that. Like, what the hell?
Instances of 1000 have tried to make contact with Foundation personnel on multiple occasions. The following is a rough translation of recent SCP-1000 attempt at communication with Foundation personnel.
Okay.
We forgive you. Given choice for now, not forever. Let us back in. Before we end this...
Yo. They forgive the human? Okay. Oh my god. I need, they should make a series for this. Like, honestly, because this could be like a pretty dope movie or something. Like, seeing like the development of the Bigfoot, like having their knowledge back, or like, you know, trying to befriend humans, and then it's just a scheme to actually, you know, take over again to reclaim the rightful place on this earth. Like, yo, bro, I'm rooting for Bigfoot, man. This came, I didn't think it would be up there for one of my favorite SCPs, but it hit top 10 for me. It hit top 10 for sure. Yo, this was really cool. Wow, I really thought it was going to be just a simple Bigfoot, like literally like the beginning, but it was all a lie for what they just wanted us to believe. Yo, this was crazy. I really like this one. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, please remember to smash that like button. Also smash the sub button as well too. Yo, we hit 1000. Let's get that next milestone together. And also remember to turn on post notifications so you do not miss an upload. So with all out the way, unfortunately, that concludes today's episode. However, remember, I will be bringing new content on the page, on the channel. So yo, if you guys want to, you know, do some votes, you guys want to plug in and stay connected completely, join me on Patreon over there if you're able to. If not, have fun being subbed here, because we ain't gonna stop. We're gonna keep it pushing. So with that all out the way, I'll catch you guys on the next one. With